and I'm going to be doing question 4.
My name is Steven. I'll be doing question number 3.
Hi, my name is Abdiel. I'll be doing question number 2.
And today we'll be talking about systems of equations.
Okay, I'm going to start with question 1. So the problem was, one number is 4 more than twice the second number. Their total is 25. Find the numbers. So first you gotta interpret the question. So it tells us that one number, which would be x, is 4 more than twice the second number, which would be y. So that's the first equation, x equals 2y plus 4. And then it tells us that the total is 25, which would mean x plus y equals 25. So then after that, you just gotta use the substitution method and just substitute x equals 2y plus 4 into x plus y equals 25, which would do 2y plus 4 plus y equals 25. And then you do like terms, which would be 3y plus 4 equals 25. And then you just have to cancel out the 4. And then you would get 3y equals 21. And you just divide by 3. And it's going to give you y equals 7. And then over here, you have to plug in for y. And then x equals 2 times 7 plus 4, which would be 14 plus 4. And that would equal 18. And here we have our ordered pair for x and y is going to be 18 and 7.
Okay, we'll be moving on to question 2. And question 2 states, Hilton University Drama Club sold 311 tickets for a play. Student tickets cost 50 cents each. Non-student tickets cost $1.50 each. If the total receipt were $385.50, find how many tickets of each type were sold. So, analyzing this equation, we can see that student tickets equal X, non-student tickets equal Y, total receipt is $385.50, and total tickets sold is 311. So for our first equation, we're gonna do student tickets plus non-student tickets equal total number of tickets. And then for our second equation, we're gonna do the cost of student tickets, which is 50 cents, and then that'll be paired with X, plus the cost of non-student tickets, $1.50, with Y equals total receipt $385.50. So for the first equation, we will be plugging x equals 311 minus y into the second equation. So it would be 0.50 parentheses 311 minus y close parentheses plus 150y equals 385.50. So we combine because it's multiplication. So it'll be 155.5 minus 0.50y plus 1.50y equals 385.50. And then for the y's, again, we combine like terms, so negative 0.50 plus 1.50 is 1y. So after we have this full equation here, we will subtract 155.5 from both sides to isolate the y. And then once we do the subtraction, we get 230. So 1.0y equals 230. And then we will divide 1 from each side to isolate the y. And with that, we get, we get y equals 230. So non-student tickets sold would be 230. And then all we need to do after that to find out the student tickets is total number of tickets minus the non-student tickets, and we get 81. So my y is 230 and my x value is 81.
What's up, y'all? So now we're gonna go to number 3. Number 3 asks, an office supply store in San Diego sells 6 composition book and 5 pens for $24.10. Also, they sell 7 comp books and 27 pens for $64.10. So now it's asking for the price for the book and the pen. So we can use X for the price of 1 book, and Y is going to equal the price of 1 pen. So to do this, we can just make the 2 equations. So the first one's going to be 6x plus 5y equals $24.10. Second one's gonna be 7x plus 27y equals $64.10. And then we're gonna multiply by 7. We're gonna multiply 7 times 6, which equals 42x. 7 times 5, which equals 35y. And then 7 times $24.10, which gives us $168.70. We do the same thing to the second line, but we multiply by 6. So we do 6 times 7, which gives us 42x. 6 by 27, which gives us 162.1, and then 6 times $64.10, which is $384.60. Then after we do that, we subtract both equations, and we get 384, which equals 384.60 minus the 168.70, which gives us 127. After that, we divide 15.60 by 6, which gives us 2.60, and 215.90 divided by 127. When we divide that, it gives us $1.70. And then we can check this by putting x into either equation and y to either equation. So yeah, the cost of one book is $2.60, and the cost of one pen is $1.
So now we're gonna do question number 4. And question number 4 is graph the solution of the system 3x plus y is less than 9, and then 2x plus 5y is greater than or equal to 10. And then how we're going to do that is basically we're going to grab the 3x plus y that's less than 9, and then we're going to, on both sides, we're going to do negative 3x on both sides. And then we basically lower the y that's less than, and then we're going to do the 3x, or yeah, the negative 3x, and then plus 9. And that's going to be our first. And then the second one is going to be the 2x plus 5y is greater than or equal to 10. And then we're going to do negative 2x on both sides. And then we're basically going to move the 2x to the other side. That's what we did on this one too, if that wasn't like prefaced. Anyways, and then we're going to do the 5y, because we put it down. And then it's going to be greater than or equal to negative 2x plus 5, and then we're going to basically divide it by 5 to get y by itself. And then when we get y by itself, it's going to be y greater than and equal to negative 2 over 5x plus 2. And then when I graph it, I just basically do the rise over run for both. So it would be like negative 3 over 1, and then this would just stay the same. So, and then you just go, you just graph it, and then since the one with the 2x, or the one with the fraction is greater than or equal to, then that means we have like a line, like a bold line, instead of, what's it called, a dotted line. And the one that doesn't have the line at the bottom is dotted. So yeah, that's how I got this, and I color coded it. That's what you all should do. Okay, that's it.